One of the most common questions in real estate is, where should I actually invest? There are many markets to choose from, and everyone has an opinion of which one is best. But the real question isn't which market is hottest right now. It's which market has the fundamentals to support long-term growth. For us, that market is Los Angeles. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why we focus exclusively on LA and why the opportunity here is stronger than most people realize. A lot of investors chase the next hot market, wherever headline says prices are rising or population is growing. But by the time everyone is talking about a market, you're already late. The best opportunities aren't always the loudest ones. They are the ones with built-in advantages that last across market cycles. Los Angeles has those advantages: strong demand, limited supply, and barriers to entry that keep competition low. That's not a trend, that's a foundation. So what makes Los Angeles different? First, demand. Los Angeles has been one of the most desirable cities in the world for decades. It's a global hub for entertainment, technology, finance, and culture. People want to live here, and that demand has remained consistent across most economic cycles. Even during downturns, LA's fundamentals stay strong because the city offers something that most markets don't: year-round weather, access to the ocean, career opportunities, and a lifestyle that is hard to replicate anywhere else. That demand is not going away. Second, supply constraints. Here is where it gets interesting. California needs 2.5 million new homes by 2030 just to meet demand. Los Angeles alone is short hundreds of thousands of housing units. The city is supposed to add over 456,000 new homes between 2021 and 2029, which means roughly 51,000 units per year. But in 2024, only about 17,000 units were permitted. That's less than a third of what's needed, and it's not getting better. Building permits have been declining, not increasing. In 2024, residential permits dropped 23% compared to the year before. So demand keeps growing, but supply keeps falling further behind. That gap is what creates opportunity. Third, barriers to entry. Why isn't more housing being built? Because it's expensive, complicated, and time-consuming. Construction costs are high, labor is limited, and financing is harder to secure with elevated interest rates. Then there's the regulatory side: environmental reviews, community approval, zoning restrictions, and policies that slow down or even block new development. All of those factors make it difficult for new developers to enter the market. But for developers who already have the relationship system and the local expertise, those barriers become competitive advantage. Fourth, the type of housing that's missing. Here's what most people overlook. LA doesn't just need more housing, it needs the right kind of housing. Most apartments in Los Angeles are small. Studios, 1-bedrooms, and 2-bedrooms dominate the market. But there's a growing demand for larger units: 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, designed for shared living, roommates, or families. Those larger units present a very small percentage of the rental market, but that's exactly where demand is strongest. Renters want space, more flexibility, and they're willing to share costs to get it. That's the gap we focus on filling. Fifth, long-term appreciation. Los Angeles has historically been one of the most resilient and valuable real estate markets in the country, with consistent long-term appreciation. That's not because of short-term hype. It's because of structural factors: limited land, high demand, and barriers to new supply. Those factors don't change quickly, so the fundamentals that drive long-term value remain in place. Real estate cycles move up and down, but over time, LA real estate has proven to be one of the most reliable wealth-building assets in the country. This is why we only invest in Los Angeles. We are not chasing trends in other cities. We are focused in one market where we have deep expertise, strong relationships, and a clear understanding of what works. We know the neighborhoods, we know the strongest demand, we know which properties will perform and which won't. And we're here. Our office sits in the center of our projects. We walk every site before we buy. We manage and oversee every phase from start to finish. That proximity matters because development isn't just about underwriting, it's about execution. We have built systems that allows us to move quickly, find off-market deals, work with the best contractors, and navigate the permitting process efficiently. That local expertise and local presence is what gives us an advantage. So if you're looking at real estate investing, the question isn't just where to invest. It's whether the market you're investing in has the fundamentals to support long-term growth. Los Angeles has those fundamentals: strong demand, limited supply, barriers to entry, and a proven track record of appreciation over time. That's not a bet on a trend, that's a bet on structure. If you are an accredited investor and want to learn more about how we invest in Los Angeles, click the link in the description below. Our team will walk you through our current projects and show you exactly why we believe Los Angeles remains one of the most compelling real estate markets in the country.